Hello everybody, Hebro77 here, and today's comic book reading will be Masters Universe mini-comic entitled King of Castle Grayskull. Let's begin. On his way home from battle, He-Man, the greatest master of the universe, halted Battle Cat near the mysterious fortress Castle Grayskull. The castle was built by unknown hands before the Great Wars. He said to Battle Cat, "It is said that whoever controls the castle controls the universe." Riding away from the castle, He-Man was unaware of a skull-faced figure watching from the parapet. Skeletor, the Lord of Destruction and the most cunning Finnish villain of the planet Eternia, wielding his energy blade, mystical forces created in another dimension shot from the blade to form a magic lens. "Now," said Skeletor to himself, "let us see what wonders are happening with the castle." And an image of beauty slowly appeared in the lens. "Ah! It is the warrior of Goddess," smiled Skeletor. Teela listened as the spirit of Grayskull spoke leg and tells of a warrior who will find the split halves of the power sword. One half is hidden at Eternia's highest point. The other is beneath the hardest rock. With both halves, he can enter the castle and claim the throne and the secrets of the universe. You are to be the guardian here. "Thank you," Teela replied. "This is an honor." Meanwhile, Skeletor swore that he would become king of Castle Grayskull by making the legend come true. But first he needed the halves of the power sword. Eternia's highest point is the mountaintop realm of my the mountaintop realm of my winged enemy Stratos, he said. Finding the peak, Skeletor saw the sword half buried in the rock. Using the hottest blast of his energy blade, he freed the half weapon from its bed. Turn the page. It's getting good, folks. The second clue can refer only to the hard rock upon which He-Man built his home, grinned Skeletor. With a obedient mermaid to aid him, Skeletor went to He-Man's home. Before He-Man could grab one of his super power outfits, Merman attacked. Not even Battle Cat could protect his master. As He-Man fell, Skeletor's energy blade revealed the other half of the coveted power sword. Next page over. Skeletor left Merman to finish off the fallen foe. Then he set out on foot for Castle Grayskull. He paused only to disguise his scully face with grayish clay. When he reached the castle, he looked up at its gray-skulled face and boldly thrust both halves of the power sword into the stone lock. A grating, creaking sound came from the castle. The drawbridge opened to swallow its new king. Teela thrustingly waited, and the disguised Skeletor walked through the castle and rode up the elevator. She saw that his face was much like that of Castle's own face. "You must be king!" exclaimed Teela. "But I did not expect you to arrive so soon." "Don't waste the king's time with cheddar, woman!" he bellowed. "Just show me my majestic throne!" With feelings of triumph and contempt, Skeletor seated himself on the throne. Though it wasn't ancient, the throne moved and Skeletor recognized its secret devices and controls. What power he would have. "How may I serve you, your majesty?" asked Tila. "This way!" He laughed, wiping off the disgusting clay as he turned the throne 90 degrees to face a trap door that opened beneath Tila. I remember playing with the castle this way. Alone on the upper level, Skeletor gazed at his new domain, marveling at the wonders of civilization that had built the castle. He saw computers, monitors, screens, weapons, and many wonderful controls. "These things are mine!" he shouted to the unseen spirit of Castle Grayskull. "The secrets of the universe are now at my command. Soon Eternia and all other worlds will belong to me. I am now king!" As Skeletor studied the many marvels of the castle, Merman was still engaged in a losing battle.
"You should have hurried back to your sea when you had a chance,"
yelled He-Man.
"because I have had time to get into my force-filled garment."
As Merman aimed for a closer blast at He-Man, an angry roar filled the air, and Battle Cat made a successful attack during the tide of battle. Turn the page. Oh no, I didn't count on these sticking together, dang it. Oh wait, no, it's not stuck. Battered and defeated, Merman limped away to heal his wounds. He-Man put on another outfit that increased his already great strength. He mounted Battle Cat's saddle, then rode toward the distant castle to find Skeletor and the Power Sword. "You survived that dual-witted Merman," said Skeletor, as on the monitor he watched He-Man approach the castle. "But you will not survive, King Skeletor!" He-Man dismounted from Battle Cat and cautiously moved toward the castle. He knew that only the complete Power Sword could open the castle's drawbridge. Nevertheless, He-Man tugged at the closed drawbridge with all of his superhuman strength. "It appears He-Man needs aid," said Skeletor, opening the drawbridge by means of a panel control and thus flipping the surprised hero into the castle. I kind of like to do that with my action figures. It's fun. "Castle Grayskull now has its king," taunted Skeletor. "Are you not going to kneel to the king? You'll not be so glib once I wipe that grin from your..." Oh wait, I'm reading that wrong. Good thing I saved myself some time to do corrections.
"You'll not be so glib once I wipe that grin from your skull face, friend,"
threatened He-Man. "We shall see, oafish one," laughed Skeletor, his fingers moving to one of the throne's hidden controls to release a barrage of jolting energy. Darkness came swiftly to He-Man. When consciousness returned to He-Man, he was in a dark dungeon with another prisoner.
"Tila!"
he gasped.
"Skeletor has gone insane. We must escape."
Oh, shit, I read the wrong part. "Skeletor has gone insane. We must escape," she exclaimed. "We must stop him before the masters of all the castle secrets. Before he masters all the castle secrets."
Be thankful that fiend did not strip me of my garment of strength,
replied He-Man, as he tore the ancient cell door from its hinges. Turn the page. Having mastered more of the castle's detection devices, Skeletor was aware of his foe's escape. The fools! The fools have evaded one trap only to be prey to others more deadly, he bragged, as he activated the control near his throne. In response, empty suits of armor moved to the weapons rack, taking instruments of death from its catch. Then they marched toward He-Man and Teela. Wanting to watch the enemy's defeat, Skeletor took the Power Sword and stepped back from the throne. He-Man continued to battle the moving but lifeless army. When the armor fell, another took its place. Enjoying He-Man's almost sure defeat, Skeletor forgot about the warrior goddess. Then suddenly he felt a hard blow from Teela's spear. Something fell from Skeletor's hand. "My Power Sword!" he screamed. Turn the page. As the Power Sword hit the floor, it split back into two halves. Moments later, the remaining suits of armor crashed uselessly to the floor. There was no time for Skeletor to reach the Power Sword. "Now I must escape!" cried the would-be king. Bolting to the upper level of the castle, Skeletor reached the ladder that led to the parapets. His enraged enemies were in close pursuit. Reaching the roof, Skeletor saw the castle's laser cannon. Leaping to the weapon, he aimed it at the pursuing warrior and warrior goddess.
Down!
He-Man shouted to Teela as the deadly bolts blasted at them. He felt the heat of the beam and smelled the singeing of his hair.
If that ray hits us, we'll be burned to ashes.
Skeletor fired again. Turn the page. There was no time for delay. In a blurred movement, He-Man lunged forward with a speed of incredible for a man his size. With a power shove, he turned the laser cannon's direction of fire. Less than a moment later, He-Man was upon his worst enemy.
"The battle ends now,"
said He-Man. As they struggled, brought them ever closer to the parapet's edge. Nothing could prevent their fall. He-Man's super strength garment absorbed the impact of the fall, but Skeletor would not accept defeat. He might have destroyed He-Man with the energy blade had he not heard a guttural scream. Guttural scream. He-Man's battle cat cried, "Skeletor!" as the great feline lashed at him with a paw. Battle Cat did not have to make a second swipe, for the once king of Castle Grayskull was fleeing for his life. Turn the page, and we're almost done with this, believe it or not. When Skeletor departed, the spirit of Castle appeared again.
"I must make sure the two halves of the Power Sword are never again used for evil,"
said the chilling voice.
"I shall send them into another dimension where even clever Skeletor will have great difficulty finding them."
He-Man and Teela watched the divided Power Sword shimmer with eerie energy and then fade away.
Centuries may pass before the true king comes to claim his throne and fulfill the prophecy of the legend, said the spirit. "Go then, masters of the universe, and fight evil wherever you find it."
He-Man and Teela did as ordered. As they departed, the spirit of the castle seemed to smile, knowing that at the proper time He-Man would prove himself to be the true king of Castle Grayskull. The end. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was a much shorter comic book reading than the last time. As these will get shorter, the very first one was, of course, an introduction into He-Man and how he got to be. So it was a longer comic. This was a shorter mini comic, thus living up to its name, the mini comics. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm sorry that I might have sputtered here or there while reading that comic, but you know, what are you gonna do? So, oh yeah, let me turn off this light. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to both channels, as I will have these up every Saturday and Monday, or I'll try to have them up every Saturday and Monday. So please subscribe if you haven't done that already. And until next time, just remember, knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war.